Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby.
Today I have this super easy pattern for this adorable crochet basket. You can screenshot the pattern here or follow along for a quick tutorial. I start with 6 single crochet and a magic ring and place an increase for each stitch in row 1. Here's rows 2 through 6 to widen the base. You can make your basket bigger or smaller just by increasing or decreasing the amount of rows. However, I ended on row 6, so I have 42 stitches. Here's me showing row 7. It's 1 single crochet in each stitch in the back loop only. Rows 8 to 14 single crochet all around in both loops. Here you're just building up the side. For row 15, I forgot to record this part, but once you chain 8, you're going to skip 4 stitches and begin the 16 single crochet in that 5th stitch. Row 16 is just all single crochets. Make sure to place 8 single crochet in that chain you made before. Cut and weave in your ends, and now you have this adorable basket. I made it for my mom for Christmas. Let me know what you guys think.
I started with a magic circle, and for my first row I want to make sure that I do a total of 10 double crochets. Then for my second row I'm going to be doing increases into each one of the stitches, meaning 2 double crochets per stitch all the way to the end, and I'm going to finish with 20 double crochets. For your next row you're going to be doing 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So you're repeating 1 and 2 all the way around until the end of the row. Now we're going to be adding the top of the ornament. So we're going to be attaching your new color and then chaining 1 and doing 5 single crochets to attach it to the body of the ornament. Afterwards, I did 3 rows of chaining 1 and 1 single crochet into each one of the stitches to give it some height. Then we add the string, finish off with some slip stitches. If you want to learn how to make this, I have a detailed tutorial of it on my YouTube channel. And voila!
So as a crocheter, I am constantly starting project after project after project after project and not finishing any of them and just saying, oh, I'll come back to it later, and then maybe never coming back to it ever at all. So I always have like a minimum of 10 whips. But with knitting, I feel like it really encourages you to start a project and then see it through to the very end, because you can't just take this out. You would either have to get another set of needles, or you could put in a piece of yarn here to collect your stitches and hold them for you until you come back to them. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm lazy and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to see this project through to the very end before I start another one, for once in my life.
І ви також зможете навчитися створити такий шикарний подарунок для своєї подружки. Обов'язково пишіть в коментарях, і я вишлю детальну інструкцію, як отримати майстер-клас на в'язання такої змії.
How long you been doing hair?
For like 3 years.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
Well, hey everyone, it's Tiffany here from Daisy Farm Crafts, sharing our first pattern of the year. I'm calling this one the ribbed V-stitch, and I just wanted you to see how absolutely beautiful the velvet worked up in this stitch. So you can see the ribs. It's very beginner friendly. So don't be afraid. And especially my other favorite thing I love about it is it's a borderless blanket. So you don't have to worry about coming back and doing a border, because I know sometimes that is a very tricky part of finishing off a blanket. I'm using Bernat Baby Velvet for this one, but it's okay to use Bernat regular velvet too. This one's just a little bit thicker, so you'll adjust your hook size. Anyway, the free pattern is now on our website, and as always, it includes the free printable version, and also there is a full video tutorial. Happy crocheting!
It's been a really rough couple of days. This helps a little.
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do fire? Do think twice. And if you get burned, well, baby, don't you be surprised. Cause you can make me beg for it. All your lips and all of your whole body. You gon' make me scream your name, Gunny. And you gon' make me show you say your name start to Gunny. Check us, check us, I want your body. Check us,
I don't give a fuck, bitch, look at my eyes. I'm a star girl, bitch, about to tell y'all alive. That bitch today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Don't give a fuck about all you little hoes, and that's a
You look so pretty and I love this year. We fell in love in October. That's why I love fall looking.
My first crochet wearables. The first one I did was a little hat for my grandma. Then I had to make a little hat for me with some scallops. Then I tried to make an infinity scarf with this cool prism yarn. Then I had to make a hat for my boyfriend. Then I made this really cool shawl for my grandma. Then I had to make a little triangle scarf shawl for me. And finally, I made this pink little beret.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my call.
right, so I just finished another one of my Dumbo scarves, this one for my friend, and so I made it a little less wide as I made the one for my brother because she's got a daintier neck. She still wanted the mega wraparound thing, but I only did, I think, 12 on this one, where on my brother's I did 16. I used Lion's Brand Respun thick, and I used these were 12 ounces, and so you can see how much is left after I did 4 rows each of this. And then I used my favorite big fat needle, and this is how long she turned out. So you can see she's that long. I still have to block it. I still haven't even tucked my threads in. Does anyone else like me, once you finish a project, go into like a little bit of a depression when you have to finish it up and block it and tie the ends in? Because then all of the excitement that I had for it, all the dopamine's already hit, and now it's like, my project's done. But anyway, I haven't decided either on this one if I'm gonna add fringe. And if I do add fringe, I think I'm gonna add like a long fringe and just do two green, two pink, two beige, really long. But then I'm afraid that might be too much. But she's a girly girl, so she might like that. So anyway, same as the other one. You can wrap it, you can tuck it. You got a lot of suggestions on strings or cords or things we can attach them. But personally, I just like it being loose like this, that you can do whatever you want with it. But there she is. I love her. Make some scarves. Happy holidays.
So there's been a lot of discourse about gift knitting, gift crochet, basically gifting any like handmade item this season. So I thought I'd just kind of share my thoughts. I think it really comes down to, does it bring you joy? Does it bring you joy? Are you going to be okay with that item, like having no control over that item once you give it to them? Are the people in your life going to appreciate this piece of art that you're spending like your time, your energy, your money on? I feel like a lot of people kind of correlate a handmade gift with cheap, and that's not necessarily true. Granted, this is a completely free tapestry for me this year because I already had all of the colors for it, but if I didn't, I would go buy the colors, you know? But yeah, just are the people in your life the kind of people that will appreciate a handmade, high-quality item? And is it something that you can tailor to the person? Are you making the item because you want to make it, or are you making the item because the person you're gifting it to would love to receive it? This tapestry that I'm making is the Princess Mononoke Forest Spirits, and the person I'm gifting it to, it is their favorite Studio Ghibli movie. They love the little forest spirits, and I'm doing the colors to match one of the big posters on their wall, so it's going to perfectly match their decor. So not only will they get to hang it and love it and see it, but I know it's something that they'll cherish. Like my family, for next year, we talked about doing all handmade gifts this upcoming year, and that's awesome because 1, I know they'll appreciate it, 2, I know I'm in the same caliber of gift, and 3, I know that I can plan in advance, and I have basically, the whole upcoming year to think about what I want to make, peruse my stash, see what I need to buy, see what I already have, and take the stress out of gifting handmade items. Like my brother, he crochets as well, and I know that while he can value the time and energy that goes into a handmade gift, he doesn't want to receive crochet items because he can just make it himself. That's basically my thoughts on it. Does it bring you joy? Will your recipient appreciate the item? Is it even something they would want? Like if you purchased this item instead of made it, would they still want it? And is it worth your time to do this instead of buying them something that maybe they would like more if the people in your life are not good handmade item recipients? So if you are making any handmade items this season, I hope you're not feeling the crunch time, and I hope that your recipients are very appreciative and you're able to give them something that they can have forever and just cherish.